But I haven't known Milt perhaps as long as a lot of you have. We were in other parts of the country when Milt came to this church, but we have learned to love Milt. He's been a great guy to travel with, and I've done a lot of traveling with him in various ways. But I'm thinking primarily of the times when we've been going to Camp Burton. You know, we get together and go as a group on work days, and then we also go when we have retreats down there, men's retreats and so forth. So we've made several trips down there, and a lot of you guys sitting out here have been along on those trips. Now Milt, you know, he travels first class. Everyone else, we kind of take a sleeping bag with us in our little valise. But Milt, he comes with a great big black garbage bag with his blankets and his sheets and pillowcases, and I don't know what all he has stuffed in it, but it's a big bag. And he knows all the back roads. He knows all the restaurants to stop at and the cheap gas stations. So you know, you learn a lot when you travel with Milt, and especially when you get going down further towards get over ways, you always have to stop and eat. And Milt has his favorite places that he likes to stop at. And we've been able to do that on a number of occasions. And then, of course, getting into Camp Burton, and you know, the first thing you do is you're trying to find a cabin that's fairly empty so you can grab one of the lower bunks. Because that first step in the middle of the night, that's a rough one. To get the upper bunk. So we always try to grab a lower bunk, and then we always try to get people in different locations so that the roar that goes on when the lights go out, why it's not too penetrating. You know, have you ever noticed though, when the smaller guys and the smaller and the thinner guys, you know, they always seem to snore in a real deep snore. The bigger guys, you know, it's high and they almost whistle. But Milt, he carries a melody all the time. He's right with it. And then you get to your cabins, and the minute you open the door of the cabin, of course, you get that odor from the Mr. Clean or whatever it is they scrub the plastic-coated mattresses down with. So you don't get that pure smell from the cabins. It just gets to be a great time together.
One of our good friends, and Milt's good friends, is out of town, but we left a message for him, and this is so true, and I think you'll know who it's from. He says, once I met up with Milt, I quit looking for my fourth wife. I think you know who that's from. I don't have to say it. Dick Johnson is the next one on the schedule here tonight, and if you come up now, Brother Dick.
Well, remember, he's the guy that got everything started at the hospital, remember? That's right. Say anything to him before I say something to you.
About getting our job?
Yeah.
Well, he told us what a great thing was. You tell him about.
About a year now, a little over a year and 3 months since we started that job. The only thing that I can remember about the problems we've had is that you being a pharmacist, you don't write very well. You don't read very well either. You're just like those guys on the television program last week, probably responsible for how many deaths? I don't know. Pills at the wrong time. But other than that, things have gone along pretty good. Of course, not being able to read and write very well, you can't find 3A or 3B. You know, sort of hard. And then those people that don't want to go, you know, they're sort of tough. But you know what I decided? You know, and I'm in on this too, Milt. From now on, when they try to kick us or hit us, we shouldn't try to kick and hit them back. You know that?
That's right. We got to be nice to him.
No, we shouldn't do that. No hammer wise. then with people, when we bring them down to physical therapy, we should, and Milt, I think this is so important, we should bring them back to the same part of the hospital.
The right Olson and the right Benson.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Many Olson and Benson, we've been known to take the wrong person. They don't let go. Take them down and back again.
Yeah, I got a little more to say about that,
Oh,
too.
you have?
But, you know, you can't just bring them back to a place just because you know there's an empty bed there and leave them. You got to bring them back because they've got their toothbrush and their comb and their other stuff, their radio maybe. And so from now on, I think both of us ought to really work at that. To get them back, if they come from 5G, bring them back to 5G. Then, talking about Ralph Olson. All day, Thursday, all afternoon, you were bugging me. Did you get Olson yet? What am I going to do? I went up there, I finally got Olson. But he enjoyed the ride so much. He enjoyed the ride so much that I thought maybe what we should do is start offering tours to some of the other people. You know, you get them in a wheelchair after they've been laying in bed all day, and they have a good time when we take them around. Especially those guys that go down to corner first, you know, where that wheelchair won't track.
Wheelchairs are on the bias, they don't go straight.
And you know, if we did that, and I've done a little of this with people, I say, do you suppose you can take me up to room 430? I got a friend up there, so we go up there and visit for a while. And finally, we get them back to their room. Do you think we can? Let's try it. Hey, let's really work to do a good job.
That's right, that's right. There's our director right over there.
There you probably see the reason why John Galati lost his job at the hospital. He got these two guys in there.